What? Bitcoin? Heck no, I'm not buying Bitcoin, man. You crazy? Listen, I have this friend who has this grandma, who has this sister, who has this cousin that knows the president of the United States, that also knows the king of Wakanda, who knows this guy named Tony Stark, who knows this guy named Clark Kent, which is also Superman, who's married to Lois Lane, who has this friend called Jimmy Olsen, and he lost a sock buying Bitcoin. And you want me to buy Bitcoin? Nah, man, I'm not buying Bitcoin. What's that? Bitcoin's over 10,000. I'm gonna call you back. I gotta buy some Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, I gotta buy Bitcoin. I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back. Bitcoin is over 10,000, and the question is, should we buy? Should we go all in? And will Bitcoin soar even higher, or would it crash similar to what it did back last year in 2018? All this and more, and we're starting now. Guys, thank you so much for watching another video from Urban Lifestyle. My name is Eli. This is a community over 8,000 strong. If you guys would like to help support that community, you guys can help out by leaving a subscribe, leaving a comment, leaving a thumbs up. Find me on my social media platform, Urban Lifestyle 1989. And don't forget to hit that notification icon so you guys get future notifications of my future videos. And if you guys do decide to join this community, I sincerely want to say thank you in advance. So, question of the day. Are you guys buying Bitcoin? Comment down below, let me and the community know. So the fact that Bitcoin has soared back over
$10,000.
The question is this, will we see Bitcoin soar to $19,000 yet again? Or even blow beyond its all-time high in 2018? So there's three questions you have to ask yourself when you're dealing with Bitcoin. The first one is, should you buy? Should you buy Bitcoin? The second question would be, should you go all in? Like people in 2018, they were selling their houses, they was taking out loans, they took out a second mortgage, they borrowed money just so they can buy Bitcoin. Should you go all in? And the last question is, will it crash or will it go up? And that's what I want to go over today. Now, pretty much, I do want to say that, hey, to be honest with you, I'm not a financial advisor. Matter of fact, I'm not even a professional in talking about Bitcoin. And to be honest with you, the topic of Bitcoin goes way above the level of my expertise. So you guys should always do your own research when coming up to a decision, especially a money decision such as Bitcoin. But I'm just gonna give you guys my mindset around Bitcoin. All right, so let's go on with the first question. Should you buy? And I'll be honest with you, I do own Bitcoin. I know. There's times where I've said, oh man, Bitcoin sucks. Oh man, this and that. Oh, I'm not buying Bitcoin. But to be honest with you, I have made some money off Bitcoin. So I do own Bitcoin. But the reason I see Bitcoin may be totally different than the way you see Bitcoin. All right? As an investor, as in someone who's trying to protect their wealth, I have individually picked stocks. I have a 401k plan. I have physical assets such as gold and silver. I'm a year and a half away from investing into real estate properties. So all that being said, I do believe in diversity. I have a portfolio and I want to be diversified just in case if anything happens. Now, currently at this time right now, I only own $20 of Bitcoin. I don't take any extra money that outside of my pockets just to buy Bitcoin. What I do is, hey, if I have change, if I go swipe the card and I'm like, hey, you know what, I got change, I take the change, 50 cents, whether it be $1, whether it be $2, whether it be $3. If I don't see no use for that $3 or whatever change I may have, I'll go and I'll purchase $3.50 or $2 worth of Bitcoin. And I've been doing that for the past 6 months. But wait, how do I make money off of Bitcoin? Outside of everything I just told you, I also have $50 that I put in every time when I saw Bitcoin was low. We're talking about within the past month, Bitcoin went from around 7,000 all the way up to 10,000 within less than a month. But there was a time where Bitcoin was at $3,000. And what I'll do is I'll buy for $50 and I'll wait till it goes up. And I'll sell off and then wait till it goes down and I'll buy again and wait till it goes up and then I'll sell off and then repeat the process over and over again. So I'm not saying, yes, I made a killing off Bitcoin, but hey, I saw a pattern and I was like, hey, you know what, let me take advantage of this. But at the same time, I do put a little bit of change into Bitcoin. Is that something you guys should do? I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't. That's a decision that you guys would have to do. But the reason for me buying Bitcoin at the rate that I'm buying is because I don't know the future. I'm not a psychic.
Oh, you're not, but I am. Then let me see. Oh, I see here. Bitcoin is gonna go up. Yes, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up beyond all goals and expectation. It's gonna go up. Wait, was that? No, 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 it's gonna go down. It's gonna lose some money. See, you got to say it that way so you'll never be wrong. Yes.
But I do want to be prepared. If sometime in the future the fiat currency is no longer in effect and Bitcoin is the best thing to have, and that's what's going as currency in the future, I want to make sure, hey, you know what? At least I have something in Bitcoin. Imagine if you had a portfolio with just baseball cards. And imagine you flip it over and you see one Beirut card. Okay, then you see another Beirut card, and then you see another one, and another one, and another one, and the whole booklet is nothing but Beirut cards. That portfolio looks boring. Yeah, it may be worth some money, but if somebody comes out and say, hey, listen, Beirut did this to me around this, or did this to my grandma around this time, that card may become more rare, or it just may be worthless, depending on whatever it may be. Now, I know this may be a bad example, but imagine how boring that portfolio of baseball cards will be because you only have one set of card in there. But if you had that portfolio of baseball cards and it was well diversified, you had some Sammy Sosa, you had, I don't know baseball like that. I'm sorry, I really can't give you more example. But if you had the diversity, then it'll look more attractive. So in the investment world, this is known as not putting your eggs all in one basket. All right. So if you have money and you try to protect your wealth, it's good to have a 401k. It's good to have some stocks. It's good to have physical assets such as gold and silver. And it's also good to have Bitcoin. I'm not saying go all in, which leads up to the second question. Should you go all in? And like I said, you shouldn't. Well, I didn't say that, but I'm saying that now. You shouldn't go all in. A lot of people back in 2017, they took out mortgages. They took out so much money. They borrowed money. They went into more debt with the expectation of buying Bitcoin, and it's soaring so much, and they can buy off the debt, or they can pay off the debt, and it wouldn't make no difference because they made tons load of cash with Bitcoin. But that's not what happened. In 2018, we saw Bitcoin just crash from $19,000 at one point to the lows I've seen it around $3,000. That's more than half. That's more than half of its value. So people lost a lot of money going all in. And to be honest with you, I don't believe any investment is worth going all in.
Unless if you're psychic, of course, because I can see it coming.
You didn't see that coming.
And don't get me wrong, there's tons of other people who were smart that bought when Bitcoin was low, before it was even in the mainstream media, and profited from all that $19,000 worth of money. They bought low, sold high. A lot of people who was taking off loans, they bought high and they sold low. And that's a common theme in the investment world. So I believe, in all honesty, that we should never go all in, especially with Bitcoin. Now, third question, will Bitcoin crash or will it go up? And with that question, I am not a psychic, so I really can't tell you if it's gonna go any higher or if it's gonna go any lower, or what time it's gonna happen or what time it's gonna fall. I can't tell you all this, but all I can tell you is look at the history. Bitcoin went up all the way. Like anything that just goes up fast, the faster it flies up, the harder it goes down. Now, like I told you before, in the beginning of the month, Bitcoin was around 6,000, 7,000. And right now, it's over $10,000, close to $11,000. That's a fast spike up. And what I said, the faster something goes so far up, the harder it falls down. I'm not saying that to say, yes, Bitcoin is gonna crash, but I'm just saying, I want you guys to be wise about this. If you guys are buying Bitcoin, if you guys are gonna get into Bitcoin, I want you to understand one thing. Do it wisely. Buy wisely. Understand the risk that you're taking. If you're gonna go all in, of course. Or if you're just gonna buy, understand that there's risk. And why are you buying Bitcoin? That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I wanna know your thoughts. Are you guys buying Bitcoins? Have you guys lost money in the past with Bitcoin? Have you guys made money in the past with Bitcoins? Comment down below, let me and the community know. We learn from our experience. So Put your experience down in the comment below and let us learn, because I'm gonna be learning from you guys as well. But guys, thank you so much for watching another video from Urban Lifestyle. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Comment down below, leave a thumbs up, and have a beautiful day. And don't forget to always, always, always work and grind.
Everything